All right. Hello, my friends. My friends. This is the Sergeant coming back to you with another comm. All right. Playing a Zerg. His name is Coyote. Ugly. What up, dude? Anywho. Yeah, just been doing very well recently. Having a good record, I'd say. Maybe winning 3 out of every 4 matches that I play, and all thanks to Filter Starcraft, Filter SC, with his awesome strategies and tutorials. Check out his channel, guys. He does awesome work. The gist of his build, the gist of his tutorial is just solid macro. And instead of giving you build orders and specific timings to hit, he just wants you to achieve certain things by certain time in order for you to be successful. And those things are having 50 SCVs by 10 minutes, having 100 food by 10 minutes, having your medevacs ready by 10 minutes, having your stim done within 10 seconds of 10 minutes, that kind of stuff. So that's what I've been doing. By the way, the Sergeant stayed up last night trying to get into Diablo 3, finally got in, played for 10 minutes, and I was done, bro. Had to go to sleep. And I smoked way too many cigarettes, drank way too much coffee, and as a result, I woke up with some back pain and chest pains. This is normal when you smoke too much, but I don't recommend it to you guys, alright? You guys are young, stay in school, don't smoke and don't drink, alright? Let the professionals accumulate the bad habits, you feel? Anywho, here it comes with a 6-pull. I didn't, as part of this sort of like macro play, especially in bronze, you don't really need to scout that much if you're on a 2-spawn map. And as you can see, he came in with a little 6-pull, a little harass. I answered it correctly, quickly repaired everything, had Marine out. Now I'm going to start building bunkers. But at the same time, as you can see in my production tab, I never stopped building stuff. You know, I kind of stopped building in the CV here because I was distracted by trying to build a bunker and some barracks. But, you know, I try not to skip out on the CVs because that's the whole point of a macro build. You know, you have to build workers so they can get gold. Now, he has his Zerglings chilling over here. I think he wants to... I don't know why he did it, because after he did this rush, which was not really successful, I don't even want to call it rush, because he doesn't even have a Baneling nest, so he could Baneling bust me. He just kind of left him here, and then he's macroing up too. He's doing drones. So, you know, I try to go on there and scout with my Marine, try to maybe bait him into the bunker range fire so I can get rid of him. Look at this hero, bro. Look at this hero. Get in there, son. You're a hero, bro. You're a hero to all Terran kind. Now, I'm obviously late with my expo, and his Zerglings prevented me from doing the 1-Rax expo as Filter Starcraft, instructs in his video. So, to do that, unless you, before you feel completely safe expanding with these guys on patrol here, you just build it inside. Just build it inside. Have your bunkers ready here, just in case. And then start quickly putting out a defensive line. Now, in the units tab, I have way more units than him. I've told Marines to 5 Zerglings, okay? So I can hold this off. So start doing that, you know? Start expanding. Inside and then bring it out, you know? And by the way, my expansion is almost ready. He hasn't even done his. And if you're playing a Zerg, if you're not on 2 hatch or 3 hatch by 6-7 minutes or whatever, you're going to end up losing this game. Okay? And look, after his harassment and whatnot, I'm twice the food that he is. Okay? So my guys are coming out, securing a line. This thing, as soon as it's ready, is going to move into its expansion position. I built a 3rd bunker. I'm being very paranoid here. I don't need this 3rd bunker, but I'm paranoid as hell. By the way, I salvaged the other one. Let's get the money back. Here comes the move on the command center. These guys are going to transfer over. And my timings have been completely demolished and delayed, right? It's really bad. But I'm starting to tech up because I'm going to do something later. I'm going to go and kill him. So, yeah, that's what it is. Here the homie's going to go transfer. Well, not all of them, bruh. Oh, no. I got Mutalisks, okay? So, like we talked about in previous videos, 9-10 minutes, Mutalisks are going to come out. But you know, with Marines and bunkers and etc., dude, they're just going to get picked off, man. Look, they're just flying. He's clueless. He doesn't know what he's doing. You going to kill those guys? These guys are coming. I don't have stim on Marines, which is bad. You can't really catch Mutalisks, but this is more enough to contain. I didn't even move my SCVs because A, it's bronze. B, there's not much you can do. These guys are on top of it. You know what I mean? I move in some turrets in position to stop the harass. I build my engineering bay to get the upgrades. And let's see unit count. He came back on the food, but most of those guys are drones. I mean, half of them are drones, 24 drones, you know. He doesn't really have that many units. And I'm still ahead of him on drone count, even though he harassed me earlier. Okay? So I'm building turrets. These guys have no clue what's going on, man. Get to work. Look at this mule drop, dude. I'm like, fuck, I'm running out of minerals. Get some mules in there, bro. These guys are going to work. Still proceeding with the harass, but Marines are on top of it, plus turrets. I mean, he's got nothing. He can't do nothing. They're just dropping like flies. By the way, muteless flies? I don't like muteless flies. Annoying. So, yeah, he's gone. Later. Bye. Look at his foot count. His mutas just got decimated, you know? And here I am, just doing my thing. Always sitting on minerals, build production buildings, okay? I'm on more barracks, factory coming up. I'm way late on everything, but because I got harassed, what am I supposed to do? I'm late, bro. You know? Always build SCVs. Never stop. Because A, I got demolished. He killed my SCVs. And 65 on 2 bases is what you're supposed to have, realistically speaking, okay? You're supposed to have around 65. I have 40. So I'm trying to get back to that amount. Always building them, okay? Now, in this kind of mid to late game with Zergs, I mean, this is bronze, okay? It doesn't involve a lot of strategy, right? But in the mid to late game, you're going to start preparing for some Thors, okay? So drop down an armory, put another factory out. You can support 2 factories with 2 base. Okay. These guys are gonna get swapped out. Salvage that bunker. I don't need it. Don't get supply blocked. By the way, pulling SCVs who are mining gas to those supply depots. That's not good. And then rallying back to the mineral line. Actually, rallying back to nowhere. That's not good. All right. Swap them out. How's my SCVs doing? Let me see. 52. I'm slowly coming back. But look at my units. I'm almost doubling supply, and he's a Zerg, alright? This is no good for him. These guys are good to go. With some Thor action. Thors! My guys are 1-0. His guys are 0. He built some roaches and some infestors. But this is bronze, and I don't expect a lot of heavy. These guys still trying to poke. I don't expect some heavy infestor micro, you know what I mean? Here are Thors coming out. They are more than adequate to deal with mutas and brood lords. You know, they're more than enough, more than adequate. Now my money's piling up. I'm low on gas. I realize this. I got full saturation on these gas geysers and full saturation here. Check that. And as soon as I believe I was waiting for 1-1 to finish, and then I was gonna go. See, bunker's empty. Salvaged. And 1-1 hits. And it'll hit soon. And I started 2-1. And 2, and I go. Let's go, bro. Let's move. Slow down a little bit. When you're playing Zerg and you're about to move out of your army, you want to scan the paths, especially the chokes, because they might have banelings buried there or anybody buried there. And trust me, you don't want roaches resurfacing in the middle of your ball. All right, it just adds to confusion. Position your Thors in front, sort of like as tank units, and these Marines will take care of it from behind. You know what I mean? Put the Thors in front, and go. Here we go. I'm gonna follow my army. By the way, production never stops. I kind of stopped on my SCVs because I have 60 SCVs. He's following me. Okay. Mules get taken out. Sick fungal, bro. But I got like fucking medivacs up the yang, so I don't really care. Always go for his third first. The roaches are following me. Now, if he would have attacked with these roaches, who are not upgraded, I got more than enough here to deal with them. Wait for your bolt to catch up. Look at this plucky SCV. Get in there, son! Get some. These Marines are definitely getting some right now. Hatch is down. The broodlings are down. Watch this. Scan. Make sure there's nothing buried. Ah, he got these guys. This is a sign of desperation because, hey, first of all, he's supply blocked and I have double his supply. And I'm building a third. Here we go. As we say, goodbye, bro. Move it in. He stopped building, by the way. See? He's not doing anything. And I'm 2-2 now. Look at this. Look at this SCV. Yeah, bro. One kill. He killed that queen. Here I see his roaches getting bird and trying to come get me. I don't care. This is done. Look at this. The final act of desperation, bro. That's not gonna do anything. Stim up! Get him! Yeah. Done. Goodbye. Bye. This is pretty cool. Later. And that's it. Sorry if the video is a little boring, but this is what it is. It's just solid macro, but no micro. And he's left. Alright, that's the video, guys. Check it out. See if you can glean any insights. And I want to do a quick shout out to my boy Alexa, who's his last day tomorrow at work. He's going off to better and bigger things. So we want to wish him good luck. And peace out. Bye. Later.